Okay, girl? You good? Hi! Welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilk Empath, and I just like having these little talks and the way I feel about things. And yeah, I slept good. That's all. That's first and foremost. Whoopee! You know, you get rest. I try to get some good solid rest because, man, I think people need to recognize that you don't get enough rest, man. You're already kind of behind in the game because you're not gonna freaking respond proper. You're not gonna, you're tired. Like little kids, you get tired and cranky. I don't want to, Your rest, you're processing clearer. You're running at a more optimal frequency. When you're, and same for food. If your diet's properly balanced too. Man. People overeat all the time. They overconsume, and everyone thinks that they can take this stuff with us. And when you reincarnate, you really can't. So, best leave it here, folks. Anyway, I feel like there's a lot of fear going on around. Everybody has reason to fear about something, every day. I think people should only be worried about, things that are immediately threatening your personal well-being, your physical well-being. Is somebody gonna hit you? Is somebody gonna hurt you? That kind of stuff. People need to worry about that. Health is our wealth, and I think about how fortunate I am, how blessed, whatever synonym you want to use it. Lucky that I've always been pretty healthy, minus my structural discrepancies, my back and my migraines. Anyway, all in all, like, I have had one cold. I haven't had a cold since like 2015, 4 years, and before that it was like 10. It was like, so one cold in freaking 15 years, and I don't know, people these days, they're getting sick all over the place. They get sick all the time. You get sick, go to the doctor, take your antibiotics. I think I've done like antibiotics once, maybe twice in my whole entire life. See, when we're born, we're given everything we need to be healthy. That's when we start putting nasty stuff into us, is when it starts causing the dis-ease. Or actually, when you don't deal with your emotions and your feelings, that's the beginning of the dis-ease. And then, it's when people eat their feelings, drink, consume things to make themselves feel better because of their dis-ease, and then those toxins build up and puts a low vibrational beep, in you, and depending on your energy chakra that isn't balanced, the closest one, so you don't speak your truth. Your energy, your throat chakra isn't balanced. You don't speak your truth. You don't eat clean. You don't say nice things. You say toxic things. A lot of people get abnormalities in here. A lot of esophageal cancer, things like that. It's unfortunate. I know people who are enduring this now. Dis-ease. There's a lot of people worried about that. What's going on over in China, and I think health is our wealth, man. It's just, Mom always says that, and it's just, the older I get, the more I recognize it to be true. My grandfather, from what I understand, he had polio as a young man, and that was very taxing and very hard on him. And then his son, my father, was in a terrible accident, cracked his skull in like 5 places, 4 places, 5 places, crushed one hip, the other leg. The man didn't take any pain pills throughout the whole thing. He denied, because he knew that he'd get hooked. And then, so I get my sensitivity to alcohol from him, so I abstain. I tried for years and years to fit in with everyone else like I could do it. I can't. I have a sensitivity to everything, But at least I'm aware of it, and I don't try and deny it. So many people try and deny it, their sensitivities, and then what happens is it freaking breaks them down. Acting all tough and big and bad. That's not the kind of world we're living in anymore. Might is right, all that stuff. It ain't the kind of world we're living in anymore. People need to be empathetic. People need to be more compassionate, man, because the earth needs it. That's why people get sick. You know, I think about how many people hear about how they get sick and they just kind of give it up, like you get a cancer or something like that, and they just kind of give up. And it's mind over matter, man. That's why pills work. It's placebo. You are telling yourself that what you are taking is going to remedy what you have. You know, what if you did that with a glass of water? I'm going to drink this water and it's going to heal and provide nutrients to my body that it needs to keep it healthy and running optimally. If you do those things in the beginning, then it doesn't lead to sickness and ailment down the way. See? You know, it's preventive. I'm trying to teach preventive stuff here, man. I'm not trying to, you know, once the sickness is and sickness isn't just like a physical abnormality. That's the thing that it would behoove society to recognize, is that sickness is a mental abnormality. And I recognize a lot of the sickness and the mental abnormalities, a lot of the people that are in positions of power. They're sick. You know, people that wear suits that cost more than what I make in my income in a year, not what I make, my income in a year, you know, until I can figure out how to expand my tribe, you know, get a roommate or two. And, or figure out how I can work from home, you know, in a way that I don't have to leave mom and stuff like that. But anyway, it'll sort itself out. These things always do. You just keep doing the right thing, and you know and when I say right thing, what I mean is I look at situation and choices when I go through life as, is this just good for me, or is it good for me and mom and everybody in the family, dogs included? You know what I mean? And I look at that as, you know, I've never really been real spendy on things. I've always bought practical things. I mean, my toys are tools, you know. That's what I play with, is tools that I can use things and make things with and enhance, you know, my environment around me. And is that going to benefit everybody, or is it just going to benefit me? And if it just is going to benefit me, I'm going to opt out on freaking getting that. Because if it's just going to benefit me, that just tells me it's ego. And more people are starting to live from their heart. They are. They have to, man. Working from your mind. If you're a logical person, this world is not going to freaking bode well for you. It's not. Because there's no logic. There's no rhyme or reason. There's not any justice. There's not any balance, you know. And that's why all these things are happening. To get people to see, look, you need to find balance in you. When you find balance in you, that will trickle out into the world balancing out. And then the earth will calm down too. Once people individually calm down inside, you know, and not live from a place of fear. If you want to live in a place of fear, it'll come true. Keep thinking about all the things that you worry about and all the things that you're afraid of. They're gonna happen. It's how it works. Call it manifestation, call it self-proclaimed prophecy. Our thoughts become our reality in a very, very real way. And the more and more people start waking up to that fact, maybe they'll start thinking more positive thoughts. Now, if you start thinking like, oh, you know, spiteful thoughts and vindictive thoughts, you know, and start using that for lower vibrational stuff, that's karma. You're picking up karma, and then there's hell to pay. I see how people freaking just wreck their own lives every day. I've done it. I do it. I can do it. I'm not going to say I'm not going to do it today. Because we're just a freaking spirit having a human experience, you know. And some people like the shiny stuff. I prefer to be warm. You know, electricity from time to time and that stuff. You know, food. I like to eat. I like to drink water. Clean water. Let me preface that, you know, add to that. Intention, clean water. So, there's two ways there's a lot of ways that things can go. People could get all closed off, shut down, fearful, you know. and we could just get more of the same of how, this era of exclusivity freaking floating around. See, I believe that in inclusion, and that there should be no membership required, least of all paid membership. And I really question these practitioners that want to help your spirit at such a high cost. I do it for fun and for free. If you want to pay me, I got some other means of ways to earn income, that would benefit you, kind of thing. So I don't know. I just trying to keep it light and positive, and try not to make any outcome, any definitive thoughts to any sort of outcome you want in your life, because you might sell yourself short. That's about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.